Hey guys, welcome to Tina Tenacity's YouTube page. My name is Tina Tenacity. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce you guys to myself, Tina Tenacity. Let's get to know me and everything like that. Okay, so a little bit about me. I am from the islands. I'm Jamaican. Yay! Shout out to Jamaica Wagwan, to all my Jamaicans out there. I was raised in New York, Brooklyn, New York. What's up? What's up? What up? What up? But yeah, I was born in Jamaica, raised in New York. I'm pretty educated. I have my bachelor's in early childhood education and youth studies, and I got my master's in journalism. So I'm a big journalism person. I love to write, I love to do research, I love to interview, I love to document, I love to do videography. I'm a photographer, like you name it. I'm just so persistently determined in accomplishing my goals and developing my skills and interests. So yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel. I gave myself the name Tenacity because since I was like a teenager, I've always I've always been into reading the dictionary and learning new words. And one day I said to myself, I want to give myself a nickname. I want to give myself a name. And this was when I was a teenager. And I was just like, I need a synonym. I need a synonym for determined. And when I went into the dictionary, it was tenacity. And the way you spell tenacity, you cannot spell tenacity without the name, the word Tina. Tina is in tenacity. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. This is destined to be. So I gave myself the name Tenacity because that's who I am. And my name is spelled in the word tenacity, Tina. So yeah, so that's why I call myself Tina Tenacity. But yeah, so I pretty much have a podcast where I just talk about life in general, different topics, anything you want to talk about, life related. I give my own voice and opinions on those things. I observe the world. I learn a lot. I'm a wise person. I'm not a perfect person, but I'm a wise person. And I try to help others understand, certain things about any kind of particular topic that they may need advice on. I'm that friend that my friends go to for advice. I don't know everything, but I know a lot. Okay. But yeah, so I just wanted to introduce you guys to myself, and yeah, let's jump into the topic. A few things that I'm doing before I jump into my topic. Like I said, I have my podcast. I've worked as a radio co-host before. I've done interviews before, and a lot of research and everything like that. So yeah, and I'm developing my website and everything like that. I'm getting into videography professionally and photography professionally. So that's what I do. I'm a media journalist. I love music. I love everything about music. And yeah, I love to learn and yeah, do my research, a lot of research. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna jump into a topic that I feel is relevant today, especially to those women who are independent. Okay. So this is the thing. The topic that I want to discuss is women wanting a man in their life to support them financially. Are you wanting a man? To all the females out there, do you want a man to just be there to support you financially? Because I know a few people that's just like, I've heard them say like, I want to get married. I want to have kids with somebody, that's going to support me, support the kids, support me financially. Even if they're not with me and they're my husband, I can still get a portion of money from them. And I just like, in my mind, I'm like, really? Like this whole thing of having a man. I mean, I get it. Like a man is supposed to support his woman. I get it. But if a woman can't support herself, I'm sorry. I can't be friends with a woman who cannot support herself because I wasn't raised like that. I'm an independent woman. If my man want to support me or my husband want to support me, fine. But just know I got myself at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I just feel like women just want the full package from a man. We need to give to men too. Like, is your man gonna always take you out on a date? You can't take him out on a date too. I feel like men need to be emotionally supported just like us. They need to be emotionally supported just like women. They need to be financially supported as well. What if he runs out of money? What are you gonna do? Can you loan him some money instead of just thinking about, oh, it's you, and just your money coming from him, his money coming, to you? Like, and I just feel like we just live in like a realistic world with unrealistic ideals. Like, honestly, because I just feel like some people just want the full package, but they're not willing to even work for it, number one. And they're not willing to do the sow seeds, like scratch the other person's back, the person who's helping you out now. Why don't you help them out too? Like, and I just think that when we don't have an independent mind, we become dependent because we're so independent on others giving us money, doing things for us. What if they just get up and leave you? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So at the end of the day, I just feel like us females especially, like, we need to hold it down for ourselves, because when these men just get up and leave, whether it's your husband or not, and just because a female is married and she has kid with a child, with her husband, that doesn't mean he's not gonna leave you, sis. That doesn't mean that he's not gonna leave you. Men could just get up and leave, and what are you gonna do? So it's like, it's better to just have an independent mind and take care of your kids. Even if he leave you with the kids and he's not supporting them, take care of your kids. God will bless you. Your kids will come out to something. A lot of people go around, and a lot of women go around, and men too, like, go around thinking that, oh, if the child isn't raised by two parents, they're not gonna come out good. Look, I was raised by an independent woman. Okay, and I look what I came out to be, very good, and my siblings, and it's over 5 of us, and we all came out great. So at the end of the day, it's how you raise your kid, it's how you raise your children. It's not about two parents. It's nice to have two parents. They made the children. It's nice to have them. But if you have two parents in the household that's raising their kids and not teaching them values and integrity and honesty and be nice in the world and be a good person, it makes no sense. So at the end of the day, it's all about how you raise your kid, your children, and so on and so forth. Yeah. And I just believe that women who are expecting money from men, you're just, honestly, I just feel like it's not about the money, because even if your man leave you and dump a whole lot of money on you to raise your child is probably still gonna come out like a brat if you're not raising him right. So all the money in the world cannot create your children. That's what I'm trying to say. And a lot of people live with unrealistic ideal, but I try to be as realistic as I can and stuff like that. So yeah, we all need to be financially supported by our significant other, but don't rest assured that you can put 100% like trust in your significant other. You just cannot. Don't do that. That's a big mistake. Don't do that. Okay, so I want to say to all the women out there, just trust you. Just trust yourself. Hold yourself down. Be independent. It's not that you don't need any help. No, like, if you have somebody who want to help you, they're going to help you. Allow them to help you. But just let them know that you don't need them. You got yourself. You want them, but you don't need them. There's a difference. And it's time for us to hold ourselves down as women and stop looking for men for money to take us out on dates. No, like, even, okay, he take you out on a date. Take him out on a date sometimes too. Like, men need to be shown love too. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's what I want to say. Just a quick topic. And yeah, let's do better, people. Let's equally share everything, and like, just really, like, just trust each other. Not 100%. Look, you can trust somebody 100%, but don't depend on them to always be there for you. Always have that in your head, like, if one day, God forbid, whatsoever was to happen, will I survive? That's what I want you to ask yourself. And when you ask yourself that question, you're going to be more prepared to be an independent person with or without somebody. You know what I mean? And you will be fine, because look, I'm fine. I live by myself. I'm fine. Like, I'm accomplished. I'm fine. I did this all by myself. So at the end of the day, you cannot sell yourself short. Don't depend on nobody. Get your own money. You know what I mean? And if somebody want to spoil you, whatever, treat you, let them do it. But just know that they don't have to do it, because you got yourself and you got your children and you got your life together. All right, so yeah, that's my discussion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah, tune in some more. I will be back with more topics. It's gonna get good. Thank you guys for watching.